Hey everyone, and welcome to today's upload where I am going to share with you guys our hotel stay and a little bit of a review. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Sierra. I just got off of a 6-day vacation from Myrtle Beach, and so I just really wanted to share with you guys the hotel, but also share with you guys like the room, and I also wanted to just share like a good review with you guys, as this was our second year staying here, and of course not every time is it going to be the same, and that's why I wanted to give you guys my full transparency. So I did a video last year basically where I just was showing you guys the inside of Sands Ocean Club Resort in Myrtle Beach. I also was showing you guys the room that we stayed in as the hotel tour, but not all the rooms are the same. So if you haven't checked out that video, definitely be sure to do so, because that was in the middle tower, and now we stayed in the right tower. And so what I wanted to share with you guys in the video is just that if you want to see the differences of the room, the layouts, and like the decor and stuff, definitely check out the first video that I did last year. It will be linked in my description box down below. But also, what I really wanted to show you guys was room 738. So we arrived at Sands Ocean Club. Of course, it is beautiful. It's oceanfront. It's something that we look forward to when we go on a vacation. It has to be oceanfront. We want to be able to like know, you know, like what we're getting ourselves into. So last year, before I even went on the vacation and stayed at the Sands Ocean Club Resort in Myrtle Beach, there were no videos out to help us out as far as like what the rooms would look like, what we're getting ourselves into, nothing. So this year we lucked up and we're in room 738, which means that you're on the 7th floor and you're in room 38. So I'm going to play a walkthrough of 738, and then I'm just going to give you guys a little bit more details of the benefits of staying here in Sands Ocean Club Resort, but also give you guys the cons from my perspective of staying at Sands Ocean Club Resort. As we were checking into the hotel, it was an hour wait. Not sure why, but we did not get checked into room 738 until about 5 o'clock. So as you enter 738, you're going to go to the 7th floor. You're going to get a pull-out sofa right here, all of this beautiful decor, and of course the oceanfront view from this room. You guys get to see down at the lazy river. You guys get to see the ocean as well as the pool, and you get to see the bar, Ocean Annie's, that serves drinks. And then in the room there's like 3 different chairs or love seats that you guys can sit in. They do move. You do get a TV as well as a dining table that comes with 4 chairs. In the kitchen, there's a bunch of nice appliances that you guys can use, such as like the microwave, the refrigerator, freezer, the stove, and then of course you have your sink and you have a dishwasher. Everything that does not come in this room is like paper towels or soap to wash your hands or even wash dishes with. So definitely, you know, bring that if you want to, or just buy it when you get here. There's a room over there that was to the other room next door, and so this is the room here that we will be sleeping in. It has 2 queen beds, and then it comes with a TV in there as well as a seat to sit in and a dresser and a closet that has some hangers as well as a safe. And then of course this is what it looks like once we have had all of our stuff in there. That door right there is the one that connects to the next room, so if you ever need adjoining rooms, they definitely have them. Here are the elevators. And then this is just the walkthrough that I recorded for TikTok to show you guys us getting into room 738. There is a beautiful bathroom, and then the bathroom connects to a smaller bathroom that just has a sink and a mirror, as well as to the bedroom, and there's doors that can shut and all that good stuff. Like I said, it's a really great room, has a washer and a dryer, and definitely beautiful pieces of decor all around. And of course, who would not want to enjoy being oceanfront, of course. So definitely I would say that this is a place for you to book and get to know as well. So when it comes to the benefits of staying here at Sands Ocean Club Resort, I have written them down. And honestly, they both outweigh each other to the point where this is something that I would love to come back to, but it's also something that I want to find another hotel to stay at, and just for certain reasons. So if you have any recommendations of hotels in the Myrtle Beach area, comment them down below. Comment where you've stayed at. Leave a link if you guys have room tours, hotel tours of any of the hotels in Myrtle Beach, and I definitely would be glad to check them out. So I'm going to start with the benefits. The benefits of staying here at Sands Ocean Club Resort are just simply this. It is oceanfront, and everybody has a balcony, and because it's oceanfront, you can hear the ocean, you can hear like the waves, you can hear people playing out on the beach, you can hear, like the music being played, which typically starts around like 11 in the morning and it goes until 11 at night. Sometimes there are breaks, but being oceanfront is one of the main things that I want when going on vacation. And another benefit is that there's a kitchen. It's a full kitchen set up for you guys to be able to use while you're there. So you have your stove, you have your dishwasher, you have your fridge and freezer. It's fully stocked with like utensils, cups, plates, pots, pans, stuff like that, so that you guys can, like cook while you're there, or if you need to reheat something, those purposes. Another benefit of staying here is that they have 2 pools. They do also have a lazy river to keep the kids occupied, especially those that aren't really good with swimming. This is something that they can just go and do and sit in a tube, float down the lazy river, or even just walk it, or, swim it. So with the pool being downstairs on the ground floor, right behind the pool, both pools I should say, is a bar, and the bar is owned by Ocean Annie's, and they serve different types of drinks that I think would be beneficial for a lot of people. They're very cheap, and they're just great drinks to have, especially while sitting around at the pool while your kids are occupied, or even if you just want to sit out and chill by the pool with your drink. Another good benefit is that they have 2 restaurants in the resort, but money and it's not included. It's not free. It's not something that I would recommend. One restaurant is for breakfast, the other one is for like lunch and dinner, and it's something that can get busy real quick. The breakfast is about $9 per adult. I'm not sure how much kids are. I normally do not utilize that type of stuff, but if you only have 1 or 2 adults in your party, and that's like $18, $18. But the one benefit that they do have is burger bucks, where between 11 and 2 every day of your stay, full day stay, you can get a free hamburger or a free hot dog. You just have to present the card that comes with it. Okay, so this is the part that got me this year, that just has me kind of drawn away from wanting to go back to Sands Ocean Club Resort. And I know that this is my opinion, but when you go through it, you're like, is this worth going through it again? So on our day of arrival for checking into the hotel, check-in is 4. We tried to check in at 4, but check-in time was not honored. We did not check into our room until basically 5:15. So that right there was one of the cons of staying here. Just because if check-in time is 4, have it ready so that we can check in at 4. There's no reason why like it should have took that long. And the main part of like not wanting to come back to this resort hotel, the parking is crazy. The parking is so ridiculous that they have 2 garages. They're literally like parallel to each other. People tend to check in whenever they're checking in, and it seems like they take full advantage of like going to the grocery store, bringing groceries in, and you know, getting everything that they'll need so that they don't have to go out. And so it makes it hard for people who want to leave out and explore, you know, like the attractions nearby. Like, it makes it really hard for when you need to come back and find a parking spot. There's 5 floors to this parking garage, the main one, but then you also have another one across the street that's parallel to it that has like roughly 4 to 5 floors as well. But parking at the smaller one is more tighter. And you know, prime example, we had a guy get out the first night that we were there. We were coming back, it was like 9 o'clock at night. We had a guy get out and like try to claim a parking spot that wasn't even his by like walking over, you know, like all mad and stuff. I'm taking this parking spot. And we were just sitting there looking like, who is he talking to? So it can create like a lot of chaos with the parking, especially if there is none available. It just needs, like I said, some updating in some areas. The hot water tank did not get hot quite a few times when me and the kids took showers or Charles took showers. It was like, how does this work? We're trying to turn it on hot, turned it on hot. It's still kind of semi-cold. And there was a time where me and my child took like a semi-warm, cold shower. And I was like worried, like, oh my gosh, we're gonna get sick after, just because, you know, those myths. But it just needs some updating in certain areas. Some of the toilets just look like they don't get scrubbed, and the sinks just look like they don't get washed out thoroughly. So the elevators here are terrible. That I didn't have this problem last year. This year I did. The elevators took an extra 2-3 minutes just to come. It just seemed like because one elevator was down, everyone was trying to compile onto one elevator, and that was making it very frustrating for others who had baggage or who had things to bring up to the room and things like that. So I think that like getting the elevators fixed is something that needs to be done. I know that Charles has said that they are supposed to be getting a new elevator or something put in September, which was said by one of the maintenance guys. So I don't know, like I said, these are my opinions, and that's just that. So another con that I have, which is my last one, is honestly that it takes 20 to 30 minutes to like get to certain things staying at this hotel. Which it has nothing to do with the hotel. It's just about like the stay. If you're staying at Sands Ocean Club Resort, just be mindful that you're going to have about 20 to 30 minute drives from the, you know, hotel to, let's just say, Murrells Inlet. That's almost like 30-40 minutes. It's like 30-35 minutes in that range to get to the Market Commons. It's about 16 to 20 minutes to get to Broadway at the beach. It's also like 10 to 20 minutes to even get to the boardwalk. So like I said, North Myrtle Beach is probably like 15-20 minutes as well, just depending on what part of North Myrtle Beach you're trying to get to. So these are just things that like we have to outweigh now and figure out, is this worth coming back to next year? Is it worth trying to find something else? I also would say, like, it is kid friendly. It's just that it's not kid friendly enough. There is 2 pools. There's a lazy river. There's music playing for the kids. It's not, you know, like inappropriate music. There is also, you know, the inclusion of the breakfast and having a indoor pool that goes from 3, 4, 5 feet, you know, to also just having a in hotel restaurant where the kids can eat at. But it's not really kid friendly. And one thing is, like, your kids are always going to be well taken care of at this hotel. It's just that when you think of a kid friendly hotel, you think of like a little like a better pool system. You think of ice cream. You think of shaved ice. You think of, you know, like a little arcade. You think of things like that. So just things to think about. But if you guys have not seen that video that I mentioned in the beginning of the video, which is my Sands Ocean Club Resort video, that right there goes more depth in details and gives you guys a walkthrough of like the laundry facility. It also gives you a more better tour of the restaurant. It gives you better views of like what the hotel is really like, the parking and everything else. I just wanted to share my experience staying in room 738. So if you played the lottery and you feel like playing 738 today because you watched this video and you feel like you should, go ahead and play it. Let's see if we can hit together. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up so that others know that you like it, and it will be pushed out more, especially for those who try to look up Sands Ocean Club Resort Hotel and clearly get no video because nobody's ever made videos before from this resort. Now you got one. So look below in my description box and you'll see. I'll catch you guys in the next one.